Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. There's a little bit of a new technical setup here because we wanted to use some surround sound headphones and really get the most of the experience. So hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. We just had a bit of a false start, but I think that we are ready to go. We're also streaming at 1080p 60 on this, so if you encounter any hitching or problems in the stream, please let us know. And with that very quick proviso out of the way, we're going to jump into a game that I know very, very little about. More Than Amiya did a stream of it earlier in the year, but unfortunately we had to be very careful not to watch it, knowing it was coming up on our schedule. So let's go straight in. I don't know how long the loads are, but we're playing it on PC, so I suspect pretty short. And as the lights come up, I'm going to be quiet, and we'll jump into the world of Senua's Sacrifice.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why isn't she coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave me.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see them? I can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
They're watching her.
They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness It just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
So Patikin was asking if this is a replay. No, this is an entirely new experience, and as I suspected, it seems like this is not going to be a playthrough that invites a lot of commentary. I'm getting the sense that it might be something more akin to a Telltale game where I shut my fat yap for long periods of time so we can hear the game together. But we will feel it out as we go. Hello to more than Amia, Drienne, Patikin, probably others that have come in.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
I see something glowing back here. It might just be a lantern, but the first thing you do in games... Oh, no, it's just sunlight. Okay. There's always the learning process in any sort of new game about, like, to what extent am I expected to explore and interact with the environment versus just immediately move ahead.
Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Why can't she focus? Take a closer look, Senua.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim. Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Okay, okay.
Because your darkness...
Oh, you can walk
hell,
while that happens. Okay.
and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys.
I did not realize
After
walking was
9
a
nights of
possibility.
riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives.
wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
So far, my list of functional buttons appear to be right trigger to look carefully at something, so otherwise we're just
Not this time.
advancing.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's dead. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll never make it to Helheim. She
The
can't.
bridge to Helheim.
Where are we?
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I'm listening to the voices, and please do not clarify this for me. Trying to determine if they are the voices of different people or all variations on the same speaker. At the moment, I'm leaning towards the latter, that we're hearing a single person presenting in a variety of different tones and attitudes, but not sure. I'm going to check this out to see if it starts glowing when we get close. I feel like the last time... Oh, awesome. Hold on. Controller died. Alright, if that happens once more, we will... Oh, nuts. I don't know what we'll do. All the USB ports are taken up. We'll figure something out.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Okay, with my apologies, hold on just a moment. We got a little bit of a controller trouble. Hold on just one moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Nothing says professional streamer quite like a bunch of dead airs. We just get regular old power into the controller. But we're back. It didn't miss too much here. Sort of a rundown of the Norse mythology that sort of overlays the various planes in the world. There's a staircase right here, and according to the voices in my head, that appears to be where we're supposed to be going. Also, we do have a run button based on the pause button, pause menu rather. Hello to Mormaru, who has come in. So we're just getting ourselves immersed in the world of Senua's Sacrifice. Take a quick look around to see if there's anything down here. I'm not getting the sense so far that this is going to be a game of lots of fun collectibles. Nathan Drake locating antiquities that he can just store in his bedroom. Nope, okay. Hello to Haseo. I hope that you've had a great weekend. Just as people are joining, we may find there's a lot less commentary in this episode, in this series, really. We're going to feel it out, but I don't want to be competing with... with the voices in Senua's own head here.
That's the way. You're not safe. Stop! Get down.
What's she waiting for? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
I think I'm picking up on which voices are Senua's own intentional thoughts and which are the voices that are sort of encroaching on her consciousness. There's a separate echo to the ones that appear to be her actual thoughts.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar. An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Look for it.
Okay. Haseo, we will definitely check it out. Hello to Rickety Artist. Ah.
It's near,
Looks like that.
and you will find it. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Hey, if anybody's curious about the point in the game where I would just die immediately in real life, this is it.
Another voice joins us.
Sorry, that's
She
mine.
once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Rickety's noting that he just started playing Resident Evil 7. That's also on our list. We're heading into October pretty soon. We're recording this in early September 2020. So maybe some sort of horror game coming up would be fun.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip.
What now? Well, this feels like the definition of insanity.
You can't fall. If you fall, you will die.
Nope. Okay, okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. So, I'm not sure if I did that differently or if it just turned out differently. Like, I stopped... Okay, we'll figure it out as we go.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
My sense is that if we move too far from the plinths while the man is speaking, that we can actually get out of range of them, but it seems to have a long fade off, so we'll continue to explore as we... Ooh, that is very dark. We'll continue to explore as we come across them.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Okay. What? No. So a little tutorial would be nice. Okay. Oh.
Finish.
Is this right? Hold on. Oh crap. What the? Okay. That seems fair. Okay, so, being incorporeal seems like a bit of an unfair advantage. Oh, behind me. Well, thanks for the advice. Okay, so that's pointless. Can I, like, knock down the torches or something? The braziers? Nope, that's still...
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, we don't have face cam. You cannot see my reaction to that.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But For now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Are we sure I'm not the god of illusion?
Won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Which will she choose first? One of them will kill her.
So,
She's going to die. Uh-oh.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
2 gates, 2 gods.
She's too scared.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
so I read the messages above the gate as this game has permadeath. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, well, we're gonna keep going,
Valravn,
obviously.
ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
The way I'm figuring out, I feel like the god of illusion and I are gonna get on just fine. I mean, for starters, there's not a lot more he can do to Senua. And for secondly, like, maybe I can show him a few tricks. Because I feel like I'm going through something that he'll be like, whoa. Oh, geez. I thought that, like, just making things fuzzy was cool, but you are on a whole different level. Let's hang out. Hold on. Also, this game is not big on tutorials, is it? Like, at all. I pressed right bumper as a blind reaction. I can't even tell you what game I've played where parry is right bumper, and narrowly felt like I avoided getting my head cut off. To the point where, wouldn't it be awesome if this game assigns bumper to be the first game you press, the first button that you press, when somebody takes a swing at Senua? That would be awesome.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
So I don't yet know what the range is on that. Tripod says hello. Oh, is Tripod the cat? Well, I hope Tripod is doing well. Incidentally, like, just first impressions, the sound design is really sharp. there are whispers and voices coming from both sides, in front and behind. I also want to call out the animation work, particularly when the dead man came up and talked to Senua. I mean, that's borderline FMV. It is so good in terms of, like, how well integrated it is into the scene.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay, well, in Ultima 7, the illusion was just to walk straight ahead. Nope. Okay. It was worth a shot. Yeah, spoiler alert for, like, the expansion pack for Ultima 7. There was one, like, super, like, crazy maze that was filled with, like, invisible walls and all this stuff, and it turned out that the way through was just to stride straight ahead. Just walk in a straight line, ignore everything. Real proud when I figured that out. Alright, I feel like we can probably get jogging. Wait, doesn't you can see something underneath the door, though, doesn't it? Nope. Okay. Drin saying, late for the spoiler warning. I figure that, you know what, having come out in the early 90s, or late 80s, I forget which, I feel like Ultima 7 is safe for conversation. I feel like once you're 3 decades old... Ooh.
What's that?
Okay, can I cut this?
No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. She did it. She did it.
I wouldn't mind voices in my head if they said things like, yay, you did it. Okay, that is not a ramp. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. So I assume if I go through here, it remains open?
Something was different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
I'm not getting the sense so far that this world has a lot of, like, branching paths and so forth. I'm still going to continue to check from time to time, but the further that we go, the more likely it'll be that I'd take the most obvious path. Not every game has to have, you know, a variety of collectibles and secrets, and I'm getting the sense as we go into this that this sort of, like, if not psychological horror, then psychological tale would be somewhat disrupted by finding 12 of 13 plinths.
Pecked. This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Oh, these guys didn't get the memo. They arrived as actual physical people. They should have learned from their friends. Turns out Senua's weakness is you literally can't touch them.
Do it. Close. You want it. Don't let them surround you. Don't let them.
I say the combat feels pretty good.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
I'm not sure it's supposed to, though.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Okay, I can't jump up on that. Let's see, that looks like this part down here, right? No? Alright, no, it doesn't look like a partial fit is going to work. I feel like I need to get up high and line up all three of those parts. The question is, how do you do that? Can't climb there. Need a ladder or something. Ooh, what's this? Oh, is this like one of those portals? Do I look through this and it's different? Yup. Oh, that's so awesome.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
All right. Yeah, the thing from Batman was like this.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something here shifted. Can you feel it?
Drana's saying that they love the feel of the combat, so if it wasn't supposed to feel good, then they failed. That's a good kind of failure. I want to look through this again. Do you think there's any, like, story consequence if you go through it a second time? I can't imagine there would be, but I prefer the reality.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Well, as long as the people don't have buttons for eyes, I'm gonna be okay with it. Alright. I still just bristle at the idea of going down the really obvious path. I'm gonna head over here. Nope. Shelby wants to know how we know which one is the real reality. I'm currently guessing the one that we started in, although with Senua, it is a bit difficult to tell one way or the other. Okay, so hold on. We've got a reality gate. What do we think is different? Doesn't look like anything in that direction. And over here... I don't see anything different. Yet. Anything over there? Nope. Alright, maybe it's not turned on yet. It's not glowing. It may also not be obvious. Like, maybe you just walk through it. Oh, I thought the skull was turning to look at me for a second. Alright, so let's not go through that yet. Let's take a quick look around. Yeah, maybe something that we can't see real easily from this angle. Let me walk through it. No. Okay. Alright, let's not get hung up on this. I'm going to go back to other reality. And I don't know if I have to walk through it a certain way. I'm just going to go through that way. Let's see what else we can find around here. Looks like there's something important up there. Alright, let's remember that I'm in reality 1. And if I go through that gate, I can, like, shift. And then we'll run around and see if there's anything different. Like, that gate might be open. I might be a man. I mean, it could be anything. All right, this looks like a barrier. Yep, okay. Alright, I think I'm going to go through the reality gate, and then we'll see what's what. Oh, wait, there's glowies up there. Yep.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. Don't open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Alright, we got it. Gotta get to the proper angle.
Which ravens? Can't you see them?
So, I gotta get up there, and... Oh, now it's on. Okay. But again, what's different?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it.
Oh, there we go.
It will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Valravan. Challenge me.
Where did he go? Where is he? It's not your fault. Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
I don't like the look of this. Can I knock that down, or does it mark me as a Philistine? Oh, this might be what I came for. Hold on. Wait, what's... Oh, now I'm all turned around. Which way did I came through this way, right? Yeah? This is very disorienting in a way that I think that they intended. Let's see. Go around this way. But wait, I went through it, so I have to go through it this way for that to be open. Is that back? I don't remember if that's back, though. Whoa, okay. You know when you're sort of like walking around in a game like this, you're sort of developing like a map in your head of where you are and how it connects to where you've been? I just got totally turned around by that. Okay, so this is where the gate is, and we came down here. Okay, and I looked around here. I'll head down here first. Okay, this is a non-go. I'm weirdly paranoid about walking through a reality gate and not realizing it, and then things will be different and I don't know how. Okay, this is the statue. Or what's currently a statue. It super looks like it's going to come to life and get me. Alright, before I do anything else, let's go up. But this is just back, isn't it? That just goes back. So maybe I gotta go through the gate again. Let's see if there's anything different over here. Don't see anything. So now this is a wall. Yeah, that feels like it doesn't help me at all. Okay. So if this is the thing that changes to the reality gate, it really feels like this is the way to go. So what am I missing on this side of that wall when it's not a wall? Oh, I went the wrong way before. I went down into the gulch, but I can go across the bridge now. I see. Oh, no, it's just inanimate.
Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Uh-oh. So I see that path there. The combination of voices, sort of unusual musical instruments or whatever's happening back there, and the presence of gates that transform the world from one form into another is going a long way towards creating a feeling of being watched. Okay, so I can go across there, but before I do... hello to Lucha Freddy. there's any significance to the way that they're pointing. Am I supposed to go across that beam? I have a feeling that one of these times I'm going to peek around this and, like, an enemy's just going to come lunging immediately. That's why I always check the direction with the...
What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? Must be magic.
Oh, okay, staircase.
Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she
You
get
stay right where you are.
It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Adrian's asking how long we plan to go this evening. Not sure. When starting a brand new streaming series, one of the things is like, hey, what's the structure of the game and how far do we, how far do you go in a given episode? I don't know how long it's going to take to find the God of Illusion. I would think that if we make acquaintances and settle our differences, that I would call that a good stopping point, but it also depends on how far into the episode it happens. We're about an hour in right now. Is this the way to go? Was I supposed to come this way? Hold on a second. Because there's no way down from up there, right? So we came down the ladder. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and then we'll figure it out. Because I think that the stairs that we have brought into reality will let us get up high enough to see the point that we need. Lucifer's asking how everybody's doing. Pretty well. Had a nice weekend, nice 3-day weekend. And this is going to be a bit of an abbreviated week work-wise. So we got some other things coming up, but no less work to do, so we'll see how it goes. I hope you've had a nice weekend as well, Freddy. I don't know if this was the fastest way back here, but it's the way we chose. Freddy worked all weekend, is only off today. Well, I'm glad that you have some time off. It is, disappointing not have your time off match with others that you know if you're working on weekends and they're not.
And we think of a shadow in the woods, creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
I worked night shift for a number of years, and the separation in schedules was troublesome. Hey Azaric! We're just checking out Senua Sacrifice for the very first time. This looks like a combat arena. Oh! Okay.
Defend yourself. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Okay.
Behind you.
Okay.
Behind you. Find a good position. Don't let them keep it. It's nearly over. Finish it.
So I took some hits there, but the rot on my arm doesn't look any worse. Hopefully that means that I made it through okay. It did say every time you fall, the rot will expand. So hopefully that just means death. Unfortunately, we've already demonstrated not the best facility with balancing, so we'll see how that goes. By the way, which way did I come in here? Was it underneath the log?
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Oh, I hope that was the end of the story. I didn't mean to cut him off. But I don't... Not enough to go back, though. Is it like an achievement or something for hearing every bit of the lore? As we're saying,
What it's like to leave everything behind. Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Okay, reality gate. It doesn't look like it's turned on just yet. As we're saying, this is a really great game. Yeah, I've always heard really good things about it and really wanted to check it out. More Than Amiya did a stream earlier, so if anybody... Earlier in the year, I mean. So if anybody is interested in seeing it, you know, all the way through to completion, you can check that out at twitch.tv/morethanamiya or on her YouTube page. We had to be very careful that I did not see any of it. So this is completely new to me. And it was very disappointing to have to stay out of those streams because I really enjoy her episodes. Okay, I see a lot of floating pieces, so it looks like there might be one or more vantage points, and we have to find the correct one. But first, I think we have to find the gate, which is what... Like, the gate... Yeah, that guy right there. The one we're trying to open, which hopefully... Yep, I can make it to it. That seems to turn all this stuff on. God of Illusion says, "Behold my artwork," and then you can advance.
The song. Valravn song. It's over here.
Okay.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic.
All right, let's try to visit them in the order we were shown.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? Forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left in. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth.
Oh.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
The reflection of all like the lights and everything around the edge of the screen is also very, very well done. In that it provides a lot of like constant visual noise to get you disoriented. Oh, hold on. Okay, so there's a bridge there. I'm gonna see if there's anything different about the other side. So I'm picking up on, it seems like the way that the statues point is the direction that the game wants you to look through or the God of Illusions rather, wants you to look at or pursue through the gates. Which is very polite of him to, you know, put those way markers up. No, dummy, look this way. Look down here very quickly. All right, that doesn't seem like where we want to be. One of these things is going to jump me, and I'm really going to be unhappy about it. Alright, so we can get up here more easily now. So we can squeeze through that. Go see what's up here first. Alright, I think we're missing a bridge. So if I was to guess, there might be another reality gate over there that'll put one here. Well, okay, let me not make too many assumptions. Let me just make sure we can't, like, hop across or something. Nope, okay. Like, it briefly looks like this whole thing is an inferno, and then you turn the camera and realize, no, it's the, like, visual distortion that she's seeing around, like, the flames, and it's very unsettling.
Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated a sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
I'm wondering if we can't do anything more here yet. Or if we have to go through another reality gate to put the thing up. Okay, that's the bridge we used to get here. But we would still need it even with that gate open, right? There's no other... No, wait. There's a thing there. There's a bridge there now. So maybe what I have to do is go back through the reality gate that put the bridge here, and it will put it over there. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I don't know. How would I get back over there? Yeah, because now this bridge is down, the one that we pushed, so we can get over here. I do not see a bridge up there, though. Alright, that did nothing but remove a helpful bridge. Alright, we're gonna put that back. Unless there's something else that I'm not seeing that is helpful about it. Like, the... Oh, whoops. It's back now. What? Wait, why is this here now? Huh. Okay. I guess now it's a permanent fixture. Alright. Let me go head over and we'll check out the other one. And if I can't do anything over there, we'll come back. Azric, thank you so much for the gift sub to Dweezil. That was extremely generous. I enjoyed Dweezil's streams very much. Sorry, I'm trying to puzzle this out. Okay. Alright. Weird looking bridge over there. There's another statue pointing this way. Okay, so we've got another missing bridge there. Okay, and this gate doesn't affect that bridge. It does affect the one over there. Let me go see if we can get up here. Oh, is it Dweezil who doesn't stream? Dweezil does make appearances on Tashir's stream, and she's also on Temptress Telia, and I'm thinking of the right person, yeah? Why am I completely blanking? SG Tiffany. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Thank you, Mia. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. This is a... Okay, so this is where we came up. It's a shame that Dweezil doesn't stream. Okay. Does this go up higher than this? Yes, it does. Okay. right? So this reality gate is removing some of the sigils that are hanging. I may or may not want it to do that, though. Oh, no, she does want it to do that because she was, like, holding her head and, like, you know, there's too many to look through. Okay, so this is going to remove at least some of the false ones.
No, half of them have gone. They've gone. Sly's still there. But where? No, Raven's helping.
Okay.
It's a trick.
Quiet.
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
All right, so that makes me think that I was just overlooking something simple here. So let's go take another look. All right, so I feel like we need to make it over to that gate right there. We can't get it there from here. Do we see any other ways, or is there a reality gate to put a bridge here like that one right there? See that one right there? That might do it. I don't know. I feel like I did check that earlier, but yeah, this doesn't seem to be the way. So let's look up there. Oh yeah, look, it puts the wall back. So it's not a bridge, it's just a section of wall. Got it. Okay. Because now the gate is open and we can just walk through the gate. Okay. A little bit like time travel, except with way more psychiatry. Yeah, hearing Dweezil on the other streams that she sort of guests on, I think it would be awesome if she streamed.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's still three. There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? God, she did it.
Looking back, it was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Oh, we're so close. Oh, Senua, just climb up over it. Okay, up there maybe? So just to talk through, I think what I have to do is get to the opposite side of those three things so that they are lined up properly. This was a thing, perspective thing from, like, I feel like Batman Arkham City was the first time that I saw it, where you would see these elements in the world, but in order to get them lined up correctly, you had to be viewing them from a very specific vantage point, and now I've seen that in other games as well. Like, this looks like if I hop down here, I should be able to make it over there. Nope, not from here, though. All right, right about there. Ish.
She did it. Hellraven. Broke. The gate is open. Open. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill them. Yet. It will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill.
You know what
Will
this?
she find Dillian before her time comes?
This is like when you go to the eye doctor and they put those drops in your eyes that like hyper dilate everything. That's what this looks like to me. Like everything is like impossibly bright and just has these like brilliant coronas around them. That was closed when I walked in here, wasn't it? Like I did not see these doors open. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. This is a really good Halloween game, I'm feeling like. It's not, like, intended to be Jack Skellington, but the eeriness of the environments, the voices, the weather, the desolate environments, and sort of the loneliness. Hop up here. All right, this is not on yet, so... Yep, we gotta go check out the door. Been saying people don't believe them when they say that it's a horror game sometimes. I think maybe if they haven't played it, what they might be, you know, Hellblade doesn't sound like much of a horror game. It sounds like an action game, but I'm not getting the sense of that.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Oh, that it isn't a horror game. Okay, so we can see across the way, it's adding like a big long root or something, like a tree branch.
Speak to me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Drew, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
I feel like this is... I was about to say, oh, just opening up a path to an area that I've been, but I haven't... Wait, how did this benefit me? Hold on a second. We walked across the beam, we knocked down the bridge. Is there any benefit to having the beam there? Should I walk through this a second time? Because all we did was sort of walk in a big loop, and it brought us back here. So I feel like the natural thing now would be to remove that beam because it's no longer necessary. But how does removing it help us? Was this not here before? Oh boy. What is and is not reality is just sort of all blurring together. Okay, so I don't want to fall. We tried that once. Okay, stop. Okay.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
All right, don't get greedy.
They surrounded you. She's not strong enough.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Get up.
Go.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Watch out for that next time.
Better fight.
Oh, crap. Okay, that's fine. Get up. Okay, I gotta watch out for the power strike.
Use your sword.
Do it.
Oh, 3. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Finish this.
End it now.
Focus.
Focus. Focus. You can do this.
Focus. Now. Focus.
Okay, so is there like a look into Iron Mirror button or whatever I need to be able to hit him?
Focus now. Focus.
Focus. Oh, focus. That's the right trigger.
Focus now. We can read him.
Crap. Okay.
You can do this. Focus.
this time!
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
So, depending on where that gate takes us or what would be the next thing, my inclination is that this would be a great place to pause for the end of episode 1. Among many things that were not tutorialized here, oh look, there's all the combat attacks. There's combat controls are right there. How does the game save? Can somebody in chat let me know? Do you just stop playing and exit to main menu and at checkpoints, or are we about to lose all our progress? There's no save option here, I notice. Checkpoint system. So I'm fine now. Thank you to Drienne. We will exit out here. Actually, we'll pause here just for a second because I know that there's music on the main menu. First impressions, game looks great and it controls very, very well. I was actually just talking to Mia earlier today about the game Psyops, and one of the things that I said about Psyops is that from the very first time that I picked up the controller, the game felt incredibly natural. That's what this game is. When that first enemy took a swing at Senua, I just instinctively pressed right bumper, and she parried. And I was like, oh, that felt really good. And then the next thing I tried was X to attack, and then I moved on to Y and B, and been picking up as it goes. So I guess there's something to be said for the fact that the game doesn't need much of a tutorial. It's using a control system that is immediately very, very intuitive, and that's nice, because it sort of allowed me to focus on what all is happening with Senua and the voices and the story and everything else. And the way that the game so far is communicating the design of its puzzles through very, very light exposition, through like the voices that Senua hears and so forth, is super well done. There's been zero text pop-ups or anything like that, and there's a degree of confidence to that game design that you are presenting the world in a visually consistent way that people are going to recognize, that I have to really admire. From there, though, I think what we'll do is maybe around about the time that we end this, I have a story that I would like to share about sort of a brush with mental illness. In the way that it is, I don't want to oversell it. It's an interesting story to me, but then again, it's a story about me, so maybe I'm biased about that. So we will circle back around to that as we go through the episodes. This doesn't feel like a game that's particularly well suited to doing a lot of shout outs, so I'll simply say that we should be joining twitch.tv/morethanamia tomorrow for Mia's game night, and otherwise I hope that you'll check out folks like Drienne Levode, Papalotko, Patikin, More Than a Mia, Tashir Games, JV McMaster, Mr. Binky, Azaric, so many more, Diesel Jones, Haseo Ryu, and many, many more. And I need to follow up with Haseo. He sent something very nice in Steam, but I need to follow up with him a little bit later. I don't know if he's still here, but we'll follow up on that. Other than that, please check out our About page. We've got direct links to so many of the people that I just talked about and need to add some. We actually just updated those links earlier today to make sure that it is an accurate reflection of what people have been playing recently. And with any luck, we will be back as early as tomorrow afternoon for some more Senua Sacrifice. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.